Okay, students, in this lecture, we will start a new chapter about the stem. So we are going to study in this lecture about the different parts of the stem and different kinds of the stem based on the length of their life and based on the size, habit of growing, and soft and woody nature of the stem. Okay. But first of all, we will define what is a stem. The main stem is the portion of primary axis of the plant which develops from the plumule. Okay, main stem is what? The portion of the primary axis. What is the primary axis? The primary axis is the part of a seed. So for this, you have to watch first the structure of a seed. We have already met lecture on that as well. So the primary axis, the portion of the primary axis of the seed or of the plant which is developed from the plumule is known as the main stem. Now coming towards the shoot. So the portion of the stem bearing the leaves is termed as the shoot. Any branch which is having shoot or which is having leaves will be called the shoot. And so a branch and a shoot is almost the same things, and it consists of an elongated axis with its own set of leaves. And the part of the stem from which a leaf arises, the exact region or the exact point from which the leaf arises is known as the node, and the area between two successive nodes, the portion between two successive nodes, is termed as internode. Okay. Now we will classify the flowering plants on the basis of the length of their life. So there are three main types. The first one is annual. Now let's see what is an annual plant. Annual are those plants which grow for only one growing season. Okay, these plants will live for only 1 year. Such plants which grow for one growing season and new plants are produced by the seeds formed by these plants. For example, we have poppy plant, tomato, rice, etc. All these are called the annual plants. So the basic logic behind the annual plant is that it will have only 1 year to live. And then next one is biennial. So you can guess from the name that it will have 2 years to grow. Bi means 2. So biennials are those plants which live for 2 growing seasons. During first season, they develop leaves on short stem and store food in their roots. During the following season, means in the next year, they will develop flowers and fruits. Example of biennial plants are radish, carrot, and turnip. The third type is the perennial plants. So perennial plants live for many years and produce seeds annually. Every year they will give you flowers, fruits, and seed. Example is all woody plants, including mango plant, apple plant, or any other tall plant. Okay. Then we will classify the flowering plants on the basis of size, habit of growing, and soft and woody nature of the stem. Means how much the tall the plant will be, and what is the habit of these plants on the basis of the habit of their growing, that how they will grow. Habit of growth, not growing. Okay, this is what habit of growth. So on the basis of size, the habit of growth, and soft and woody nature, either their stem will be soft or their stem will be woody and hard and strong in nature. So on this basis, we can classify the plants into 3 main types. The flowering plants. The first one is the herb. Okay. So soft stem. All those plants which are having soft stem and are small in size, they are called the herbs. They are called what? Herbs. Okay. And annual and biennials like mustard, poppy, radish, turnip are all herbs, while some perennials such as mint, ginger are also herbs. So it means that either they are annual, biennial, or perennial. There is no restriction. Anyone could be included in the herbs, but the conditions are that they will be soft. These plants will have soft stem, and these plants will be small in size. Okay, next one is shrubs. So shrubs are basically those plants which are taller than herbs, and they are smaller in size than trees. They are between herbs and trees. So shrubs are woody plants and are larger than herbs. These are bushy in nature, and their stem branches are near the ground. The branches will be near the ground. You can imagine a rose plant or jasmine plant, and you see what that these are the example of these shrubs. Coming towards the last type of the flowering plants based on the size, habit of growth, and soft and woody stem. The last one is trees. Trees are what? Taller. These are tallest than as compared to shrubs and herbs. Tall woody perennial plants are included in trees. Okay, and they will have main trunk from which branches will arise. For example, you can consider a mango tree, a peepal tree, or a banyan tree. Okay, so this was about today's lecture. Hope so you will gain something from this lecture and understand